Hey guys, I just wanted to make a video and share my thoughts on the current state of the hand cannon in the Destiny beta. Now, I've put in about 26 hours in the Destiny beta thus far, and even more if you include the alpha. And through it all, my favorite gun has been, bar none, the hand cannon. I wouldn't say this is because the hand cannon is the best gun out there, but rather there's just something satisfying about using it. And throughout all the time I've spent with Destiny, I've come to have a very strong opinion on how the hand cannon stacks up against other guns available. This video will be an in-depth analysis into how the hand cannon compares with the other guns, and it will highlight my biggest complaint with the hand cannon, which is to say, essentially, hand cannons suck. Well, sort of. Let's take a look at the stats. This is what your average hand cannon will look like. You'll notice that impact is its highest score. When you compare it to the auto rifle, you'll see that the hand cannon has a significantly smaller magazine, 6:48, and the rate of fire is also significantly decreased. When you compare it to the scout rifle, you'll see that it loses in pretty much every area, including the magazine clip size, the reload time, and the rate of fire. Compared to the pulse rifle, however, it does have a slight advantage in rate of fire, although again, it has a disadvantage in most other areas. The question remains, however, how do these stats translate into real game performance? This is the pulse rifle. You can see that when I shoot it, it remains very steady despite having no help from me. The total time it takes to unload a clip is 3.78 seconds. The total time it takes for you to reload a clip is 2.01 seconds. The next gun on our list is the scout rifle. You'll notice that the stability isn't quite as good as the pulse rifle, and that it takes a little bit longer to unload an entire clip at 4.86 seconds. The reload time of the scout rifle is also a little bit longer at 2.93 seconds. The scout rifle does tout longer range, however. Moving on to the auto rifle, you'll notice first that the stability is extremely poor. The unload time of the scout rifle is 3.18 seconds, which is the fastest we've seen yet. That being said, the pulse rifle still reigns king of reloads, as the auto rifle's reload is 2.81 seconds. Now, moving on to hand cannons. The first thing I should point out is that the hand cannon has a disadvantage when it comes to aiming, as you don't get a reticle scope like you do on the other guns. Its unload time is actually an unprecedented 2.28 seconds, although this isn't surprising when you remember that it only has 6 rounds to work with. The reload time of the hand cannon is by far the worst of all the guns, coming in at a whopping 3.89 seconds. To recap, we've learned that the hand cannon has the fastest unload time with the slowest reload time. That means that you're likely to use all of your ammo quickly and then spend more time reloading than any other weapon out there. Now, this wouldn't be a disadvantage if that meant that you could kill enemies faster, but let's take a look at how this translates into actual PvP performance. Here's a clip I showed earlier. I have perfect precision and I fire the hand cannon as fast as I possibly can, and as you can see in slow motion, it takes exactly 3 shots for me to get a kill, and a total of 1.09 seconds. Now, in an ideal situation, that's how long it would take. Since you only have 6 shots and you're likely to take your time with each shot, and you might miss once, in reality, it could take you even longer than that. When I slow this clip down, where I miss once and I'm shooting a little bit slower, it takes more than twice as long to get a kill, at 2.97 seconds. Let's compare that to the length of time it takes me to die when someone else is using an auto rifle. In this clip, despite the fact that 2 bullets miss, it still only takes 0.95 seconds from the moment I'm hit with a bullet till I'm dead. In this similar clip, the first hit happens 0.99 seconds before I die. Now, I don't mean to imply that hand cannons are useless. I use hand cannons every day and I'm still able to do quite well on my kill-death ratio. That being said, I do think that hand cannons are at a disadvantage in almost every situation when compared to other available weapons. I think it should be set up so that every weapon has a specific advantage and a specific disadvantage, but as I can see it now, hand cannons have all the weaknesses without any of the strengths. Let's do a quick recap. Hand cannons have a smaller clip size than any other gun. They take longer to reload than any other gun. They don't do any more damage than any other gun, and the only thing that they can claim to be better at is impact, which, frankly, I'm not sure does anything when playing PvP. I hate to say it, because I love hand cannons more than any other gun, but they are extremely underwhelming. These problems were present in the alpha, they were present in the beta, and I really hope they don't carry over to the full game. And that's why I have one request to make of Bungie. Bungie, please give us a real hand cannon.